This word is given November 24th, 2012. This word is for China. I speak unto thee this day, and I say, you fat and blinded giant, I say that your time is at hand. And I say, it is me, the living God, who will begin to reduce your domain, reduce your power, reduce your dominion, because it is as I have ordained. For I say, you have swollen in pride and arrogance and vain conceit. I say, you have made slaves of the wretched and poor. I say, you have made slaves of my very own people. And I say, because you have murdered the ones who believed in me, all for no cause other than your own domain, I say that I, the living God, will level thee down. And I say that even now I have begun the process, and it shall continue, and ye shall be brought low. For I say that I, the living God, am not mocked, and when men will think they may destroy and devour the ones who are mine, then I, the living God, will in turn destroy them. For I say that I'm jealous over the blood of my people, and I say, when you shed the same for your own dominion, power, and authority, when you've done it for no reason at all other than hatred against me, when you've done it and cries of the innocent have reached unto me, I say that I will vindicate my wrath upon thee. And I say, though you are a big sprawling giant, and you think you remain, you think you are the king of the earth, it is not true. For I say, it is me, the living God, who raises nations up and brings nations down, and I say, in the shifting of my sands, you are being brought down. For I say, it is me, the living God, who will reduce thee to size. It is me, the living God, who will humble thee. And it is me, the living God, who will reveal your foolery to the entire world. For I say that I'm thoroughly disgusted and repulsed by your misbehavior, by your conduct of darkness, and by the way that you have indeed persecuted those who are mine. For I say that I, the living God, have sent amongst thee a remnant of those who are true unto me, who will not bow the knee unto thee. And I say, because they have remained true unto me even until death, it is me, the living God, who will bring my vengeance upon you, because you are the ones responsible for the shedding of their blood. That is, they are precious unto me, and they continue to be ever before me, even though you have taken their lives. And I say, it is because they committed themselves to stay true unto me. I say, it is me, the living God, who does punish the wicked doers, the evil doers. And I say that I will indeed have my retribution upon the ones who have sought to devour and destroy my people. And oh yes, you big fat fool, you clumsy giant, wait till you are brought down. That is, when you are reduced in the sight of men, when you are made as nothing anymore, when you are shown to be the utter fool that you are, what shall you do in those days? I say, it is me, the living God, who will bring the humbling. It is me, the living God, who will bring the destruction. And it is me, the living God, who will bring thee down. Therefore I say, when you look at what you think you have, know that it can be taken from thee by the wave of my hand. Know that while you think you remain forever, that the sands can shift, and oh yes, your crown will tumble into the same. That is, it will be filled with the filth of the earth that you have defiled in your greed, your lust for more money and more accumulation of that which you think makes you so strong. But I say, all the things that you poured yourself into, that you've stolen the resource, that you've used the poor as your slaves to attain, I say, what shall it be at all? I say that it shall be your condemnation, it shall be your judgment, and I say that it shall be what I, the living God, will hold against thee. Now stop and consider that you are indeed a bloodthirsty giant, that you continue to devour and destroy. Consider that while you think you have achieved the very zenith, that you are indeed the tops throughout the world, that you are the one who has made it. I say, you have made nothing but your own destruction. For I say, by your methods, by your means, you are bringing unto your own selves, unto your people, unto your land utter devastation. For I say that the greed that has consumed you has blinded you, till nothing can stand in your way. That is, you are consumed of greed, you are driven of greed, and I say it is that very greed that will be your destruction. For I say, when a man cannot stop himself, when a man cannot put on the brakes, I say, when a man cannot walk circumspectly, what becomes of the man? I say that he is consumed of the very lust that eat at his inward parts, and I say he is ultimately destroyed. So it is with you, yellow giant, yellow giant, yellow giant, full of lust. I say that yes, the very greed that is driven you, till you think you have arrived at the zenith of power, at the zenith of achievement, I say that very driving force will drive you down. For I say that idly if God be put within a man the elements of his own destruction, if he refuses to look to me. And of course you have refused to recognize that it is me, the living God, who raises nations up and brings nations down. I say you have refused to recognize that even your power domain is in my hand, and I say that all it takes is one movement of the same to bring you low. I say you have failed to realize that I put amongst you and in your own midst a witness of truth, a witness of light, and you have despised the same. And I say that I gave you mercy, even though you were blinded by pride and greed and lust, and driven mad by the violence of who you are. I say this day that I, the living God, have spoken it, and it shall be that you shall likewise be humbled, for it is my time to humble the giants in the earth. That is, the powers that thought they would remain forever, that have spread themselves out for world dominion, will find themselves brought low. That is, they will find themselves reduced to be but mere men, which is what they really are. And I say that the giants in the earth are taking the back seat, they are being brought low. And I say it is me, the living God, who is doing the same. And I say you are not even a giant that was able to stand on your own legs, but I say you were propped up by the greed, the lust, the consumption of others. But now you shall see that as I bring the nations low, that men will not have the resource to consume of thee. That is, they will not have the means whereby they will continue to support your greatness, to support all of your pride, to support all of your circumstance. And I say you will find, because you have been propped on other men's legs, and they begin to buckle, that you will buckle likewise. For I say it is me, the living God, who is rendering the reward unto the proud, and I say that I am bringing down the proud in this generation. And oh yes, you yellow giant, you have been so proud, you have been so arrogant, while you've lived off the blood of the saints. That is, while you have destroyed and devoured within your own borders the ones who lived for me. That is, you have hunted and hounded them, you have prosecuted and persecuted them, and you have shed their innocent blood. And you think that somehow you've gotten by with those crimes against my own, but I say that it is not true. For I say it is me, the living God, who is rendering unto the proud nations their just reward in this wicked generation. And it is me, the living God, who is bringing down the ones who are so full of filthiness, corruption, and vileness, and of course are ruled by pride. And yes, you proud giant, you strike a number there because you are one of them. That is, you have thought you remain forever, you have thought that all others are beneath thee and below thee, but I will show thee that it is not true. For I say it is me, the living God, who will bring me low, it is me, the living God, who will bring me down. And then what shall you do? For I say you shall howl, you shall moan, but I say that it will be all to your own destruction. For I say that I, the living God, will turn the deaf ear unto thee, and oh yes, you shall plead and plead and plead. But I say there will be great starvation in your land, and I say many will be ravaged by the same. I say there will be destitution and acute poverty, for I, the living God, will bring it to pass upon thee. For I say, in all of your pride, in all of your affluence, in all of your achievement, what have you done? I say that you've only grown more insanely driven by greed and the lust of the same that will consume you. And I say you will undergo inward collapse because you have not built according to principle, according to standard, according to anything but greed. And oh yes, as your sister Sodom, that is America, so shall you be destroyed. For I say you have all of you proud nations lusted and longed and lusted and longed for more than man could ever need. And I say, in the consumption of what it is that you thought you needed, I say you have consumed a resource for many generations. And I say you have no shame over anything than what you see as your immediate gain. That is, you look to gain and to gain and to gain, and if something will interfere with that, then it is a shame unto thee. But I say you do not even take thought for those who will come after, who will have no resource at all. I say you are short-sighted, a perverse, a wicked generation, and I say that the nation shall be brought low. And I say it is me, the living God, who shall humble thee to the very dust that you are, until you are forced to eat the same. And I say, for all of your might, for all of your strength, where is it, and how can it stand against me? For I say that which men attribute their power and their glory unto, I say it can be quickly taken away. For I say it is me, the living God, who is well able to take away, to reduce, to cause, to bring to utter devastation and destruction that which men have their confidence in. I say that I'm giving the demonstration throughout the world, and I say that the same shall increase. That it is me, the living God, and me alone, who is bringing down the proud, the haughty, the ones who think they stand without me. And I say it is me, the living God, who is taking the very things that men have put their trust, their securities in, and causing the same to be devastated, to be turned into heaps of ruination before their eyes. I say it is me, the living God, who is well able to bring low, to bring low, to bring low all who will stand against me. I say this day, do not be standing against me any longer, but I say, see the error of your plight. For I say you are driven by pride, you are possessed of greed, and I say that you will be brought down. And all the while you think somehow there will be a way for thee, I say there is no way at all. For I say, when you have refused and refused and refused, and even murdered whom I sent unto thee to witness against thee, I say, of course, you shall be brought low. For I say you are as men and women possessed and owned by the devil himself, in the consumption, in the driving force, in the lust that you have been overtaken by. And I say you are drunk on your power, you are drunk on your pride, and I say you stagger under the same. But I say that the day of sobering is nigh at hand, and it is me, the living God, who will bring you low. It is me, the living God, who will reduce you down till you see that you are nothing but mere men before me. And I say, for all that you thought you have achieved, you have brought forth nothing but the wind. I say this day that I, the living God, never called thee to bring forth vanity, to bring forth the wind, but I say that I call thee to be a nation unto me. That is, it is me, the living God, who would have given thee light, even though you are indeed drenched in darkness. It is me, the living God, who would have given thee truth, even though you have lived in endless generations of lies. For I say it is me, the living God, who is well able to transform nations when men will yield unto me. And I say that I have put in the midst of thee a very strong heartbeat of truth and light of those who are valiant for the same. And I say that I put in the very midst of thee those who have been willing to stay true unto me, even unto death. Now I say that the witness of their blood shed by you shall stand against you, and shall be your condemnation. For I say that I, the living God, have given unto thee the greatness of my own, the greatness of my true ones, and I say you have shunned and destroyed the same. Therefore I say it is time that I, the living God, will shun and destroy you. For I say you are receiving at my hand the just retribution for your evil doings. And I say, when you cry and moan and howl unto the wind, there will be none to pay heed unto thee.